All right, everybody, let's check out this welcome to Notebook LM. So this is Google's setup here, if you're probably aware of it already. It is right, it says here, Notebook LM is an IA-powered research and writing assistant that works best with sources you upload. So you can do various different uploads. What we're going to do here is we're going to come and upload some videos, because you got different YouTube videos, you got Google Docs, slides, but you can upload up to 50 different, whatever you want to do, copy paste stuff. So let's start with some YouTube and copy paste. And it says only scripts will be imported at the moment. Only public YouTube videos are supported. Recently uploaded videos may not be available to import. Okay, there's some workarounds on that, but we'll check out. I'm going to go just search actually Notebook LM and then some traffic. So let's head over to YouTube and we'll get some links. Okay, so I added a link here, and then I'm going to add more sources just to see, maybe 3 more videos to do with when I search the keyword Notebook LM and traffic. So let's add some more sources here. Okay, so I've added 3 YouTube videos that came up with lots of searches. They're older videos because I'm recording this in 2025, and they're from when it first came out. So it was like people were wondering how to use it. And it says here, what is the Notebook's LM role in content creation according to the source? So maybe we'll ask, we just kind of want to know. Okay, so just right in here, something how to get traffic online, not just traffic, because then that means different types of traffic online. It should understand we're looking for traffic online with a Notebook LM according to these YouTube sources, and then to see what it comes up with. Okay, the drive time to website using Notebook LM. This video source suggests the following steps: generate podcasts, customize podcasts, download podcast file, upload the podcast to SoundCloud. Okay, so that's what some of these guys were talking about, I guess, in the videos. Build an email list. Okay, and in addition to the podcast, LM can also be used to generate articles designed to rank in Google search. Find a keyword, determine search, blah, blah, blah. Notebook LM, the top ranking. Okay, and then right now let's head over to this side. Okay, over here we can add stuff. We can add a note. There's a new note I added, but we'll just delete that for now. Delete that guy. Okay, so we're going to use what's already here, study guide. We're going to get a fax, some briefing doc, timeline, and while it's generating all that, we can check out that, and then we'll generate the deep dive conversation to host English only. Look at some of what it's already done here, so let's check this out. Okay, SEO, content creation, and website traffic strategies. Okay, here's a brief document summarizing the key themes and ideas from the provided sources. Leverage network for traffic. Overall theme. So it's going with that podcast creation, which is a big thing, and that's what we're generating at the moment. SEO focused content creation. Understanding search intent. Step-by-step process. Bonus tips. So that's all cool. Let's go back and check out another one. We got the timeline. Okay, here is a requested timeline, a cast of characters based on the provided sources. Pre-Notebook LM. Website owners want to rank Google to get free traffic. People are overwhelmed and frustrated with technical aspects of building an online business. Of course, business. Google releases DM, blah, blah, blah. So that's giving the timeline of when it come out. Gives us the cast of characters. What are these good for? We just get lots of copy and information to do more research. But for now, what are the frequently asked questions? What is Notebook LM and how can it be used to drive traffic to my website? Notebook is a free AI tool by Google that analyzes sources like web page, YouTube, videos, PDF, and documents, up to 50 sources on one topic. It can be used to generate content like articles or podcasts by analyzing and summarizing the material in these sources to drive traffic, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so basically it's saying 2 things. This is really good though. You can read this. later. I'm not going to let you guys go through and hear me reading all this stuff. Okay, but even like how to drive traffic. So you can analyze it, and you're using like to drive, basically write articles so you can put on your website. So drive traffic from Google to your website and then take them to where you want, depending on what you're doing. And the other one is using it as a podcast. Seems to be a major one. And what are we going to do here? Notebook LM Mastery, a comprehensive study guide, quiz. So, okay, so you get a quiz, and then you get the answer keys here if you're looking to study. So see the potential of this. I'm just using this as an example right now. Okay, so this is done here, and we'll do the podcast or whatever. It's 22 minutes, which is great. And we'll hear, if you guys can hear it, I hope. We'll see what it sounds like.
All right, so get this. We're diving into Notebook LM today, and wow, the stuff you sent me about this free AI tool from Google, some YouTube videos about it. I mean, honestly, it's kind of blowing my mind.
Yeah, and you know what really struck me was how much this could change the game for SEO. It's like Google's giving us a peek behind the curtain, showing us what their algorithm really loves.
Totally. I was thinking the same thing. I mean, can you imagine we can literally feed it those top ranking pages for any keyword we want and just dissect them, figure out why they're ranking so well?
Right, but here's the thing. It's not about just copying what's already out there. It's more about understanding why those pages are successful, and then using that knowledge to create content that's even better.
Okay, so it's not just a content spinning tool, right? It's more about understanding the nuances of what Google wants and then using that to our advantage. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually ask Notebook LM things like, what are these top ranked pages missing? Or what questions aren't they answering that searchers might have? It's like getting insider tips from Google's AI on how to outrank everyone else.
That is so slick. And speaking of slick, one of the things that really caught my eye in these videos is this whole podcasting feature. I mean, who knew you could use AI to generate entire podcast episodes?
Right. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're not just talking short little sound bites either. One of the YouTubers said they actually created a 38-minute podcast on the 48 Laws of Power just by feeding the book into Notebook LM. It even generated different AI hosts to discuss the content.
Seriously. So you're telling me I could take a bunch of articles, say, about the history of skateboarding, and Notebook LM could spit out a full podcast episode with AI voices talking about those articles. It seems almost too good to be true.
Well, it's not quite as simple as push a button and poof, you have a podcast.
Yeah.
You still need to shape the content and add your own touch,
Yeah.
but it definitely takes care of a lot of the heavy lifting. And with these new customization features, you can even tell the AI host to focus on specific points or go deeper into certain topics.
Okay, so imagine this. I have a website about vintage video games. I feed Notebook LM a bunch of URLs, the top ranked pages on collecting Atari games, let's say. It analyzes those pages, figures out what Google loves, and then bam, I've got a podcast episode with tips for collectors, maybe even some cool historical facts.
That's the idea. And then you can upload that podcast to SoundCloud for free, embed it on your website, even submit it to podcast directories.
Now hold on, why podcast directories? I get the website and all, but why bother with directories?
Backlinks, my friend, backlinks. Every time you get listed in a directory, it's like a vote of confidence for your website in Google's eyes.
Yeah.
More backlinks usually means more authority, and that usually leads to higher rankings.
Ah, okay, I see. So it's about using this different type of content, this audio content, to boost your website's overall ranking and attract a whole new audience. That's a pretty clever strategy.
And the fact that Google is making this tool free tells me they really want us to use.
Okay, I'll pause that for a minute, but sounds really good. And actually, it's better than reading all this stuff. You got this for extra kind of content. So you could actually make this for content in itself and then upload this as they're talking about in more detail on some of the videos for like the podcast, whether you put it up to Spotify or wherever you're going to put it, and then put it on your website or wherever you want to do. And yeah, it's really good. So we'll check that out. Okay, so I downloaded this by this little guy here, so you can upload it or put it on your blog or put it on other websites, stuff like they'll tell you as if you listen to this, if you're interested. With these guys here, I don't see anywhere to download, and it says save responses are view only. So if we want to take this to a Google Doc, if everybody knows, we'll just select it all, copy it, head over to a Google Doc, and then we'll just give that some information here. And saved, and we'll title it as notebook. First I gotta type it. Notebook LM. We'll say traffic online info. Okay, just keep it like that. So that's what we do for each one, and we might want to name this whatever traffic briefing document, etc., etc. So we do the same for the. Go back here and do the same for each one of these to save it. And we can, once you save it, as you know, in Google Docs, you can save it as a PDF. Once you want to make it look a little better, right? You can download it in here or however you want. You can make a PDF for people to download and add it to some, some more information if you're making a video or etc. on that. And on that note, over and out.